Have you ever felt that invisible wall slowly building between you and your partner? That silent drift, like two ships passing in the night, even when you're sleeping in the same bed. Or perhaps it's the constant nagging feeling, the subtle criticism, the quiet resentment that festers beneath the surface. What if I told you that this painful, all too common scenario isn't just bad luck or even a lack of love? What if, beneath the surface of your conscious thoughts, there are hidden beliefs, silent assumptions you hold about love, about partnership, about your role and their role that are actively, relentlessly sabotaging your chance at true connection? Beliefs so ingrained you might not even know they're there, but they are slowly, surely guaranteeing your relationship's failure. Today, we're going to expose these 5 toxic beliefs and, more importantly, give you the practical hacks to dismantle them, starting now. Meet Sarah and Mark. They met in their late 20s, a whirlwind romance. He loved her adventurous spirit, she loved his calm stability. They built a life, a home, a beautiful child. From the outside, they were the picture of success. But over the years, a subtle shift occurred. It wasn't one big fight, but 1,000 tiny concessions, 1,000,000 unspoken expectations. Sarah started feeling like Mark should just know what she needed. If she had to ask for help with the kids or for a night out, it didn't count. Mark, on the other hand, felt constantly criticized. He believed that if he truly loved her, he'd always prioritize her happiness above his own, even if it meant sacrificing his own desires. So he stopped trying to express his needs, believing it would just cause conflict. Their once vibrant connection became a minefield of assumptions. Sarah would think if he really cared, he would surprise me with a date night. Mark would think if I just keep her happy, everything will be fine. They weren't communicating their needs because they held deeper, unspoken beliefs that told them they shouldn't have to or couldn't. The resentment grew, the unspoken became unbearable, and slowly, without even realizing it, they were suffocating the very love they once cherished, fueled by toxic beliefs they didn't even know they carried. Their story isn't unique. Perhaps it's even a little bit of your story. Toxic belief number 1, my partner should just know what I need. This is perhaps the most insidious belief, and it's a direct highway to disappointment. We expect our partners to be mind readers, to anticipate our desires, our moods, our needs. And when they don't, we interpret it as a lack of love, a lack of care. The truth is, they can't. They are not you. They are not psychics, and expecting them to be is setting both of you up for failure. Hack number 1, the specific request drill. Instead of hinting or waiting to be asked, practice making clear, direct, and kind requests. Don't say, "You never help around here." Say, "Honey, I'm feeling overwhelmed today. Could you please take out the trash and load the dishwasher after dinner?" This isn't demanding, it's being respectfully clear. It empowers your partner to actually succeed rather than constantly failing at a task they didn't even know they had. Start with one small, actionable request each day. Watch how quickly the frustration fades. Toxic belief number 2, if we truly love each other, we won't fight. This belief is a fairy tale. It leads to suppression, to avoiding difficult conversations, and to internalizing conflict until it explodes or erodes intimacy. Healthy relationships don't avoid conflict, they navigate it. Conflict is simply two different people with different needs and perspectives trying to coexist. It's an opportunity for deeper understanding, not a sign of failure. Hack number 2, the pause and process rule. When tension rises, agree beforehand on a phrase like, "I need to pause for 20 minutes to gather my thoughts," or "Let's revisit this after we've both had a chance to calm down." This isn't walking out, it's an agreement to return to the discussion when you're both in a better frame of mind to actually hear each other. Set a specific time to come back to the conversation.
This prevents escalation and allows for respectful, productive dialogue instead of emotional reactivity. Toxic belief number 3, my partner should make me happy. This belief places an impossible burden on your partner and ultimately drains your relationship. No one person can be the sole source of another's happiness. That's an inside job. While your partner should certainly contribute to your joy, expecting them to be your happiness is a recipe for resentment and codependency. Hack number 3, the individual joy inventory. Take a literal inventory of activities, hobbies, and friendships that bring you joy separate from your partner. Then commit to doing at least one of these each week. When you bring a full cup of individual happiness to the relationship, you're not looking for your partner to fill your emptiness, you're looking to share your abundance. This lightens the load on both of you. Toxic belief number 4, love means never having to compromise. Some believe that if two people are truly meant to be, their desires will always align perfectly, that any need for compromise signals a fundamental incompatibility. This is a myth. Healthy relationships are built on a foundation of compromise, not just on shared desires. It's about finding common ground, even when your individual paths diverge. Hack number 4, the win-win negotiation. Instead of one person giving in entirely, approach disagreements with the mindset of, how can we both feel good about this outcome? Brainstorm solutions together. For example, if one wants a quiet night in and the other wants to go out, perhaps you alternate weeks, or you go out for an hour and then come home for a cozy movie. It's about creative solving together, not self-sacrifice. Toxic belief number 5. Once we're married, the hard work is over. This is perhaps the most dangerous belief, especially for those in long-term commitments. The wedding day is a beginning, not an end. The honeymoon phase inevitably fades, and what's left is the daily, conscious choice to nurture your connection. Relationships, like gardens, require constant tending. Without consistent effort, weeds will grow and beauty will fade. Hack number 5, the daily connection ritual. Establish small, non-negotiable moments of connection every single day. This could be a 10-minute check-in over morning coffee, a genuine "how was your day?" with active listening when you get home, or simply holding hands while watching TV. These aren't grand gestures, they are consistent affirmations that your relationship is a priority. These small deposits into your emotional bank account build resilience and intimacy over time. Sarah and Mark eventually realized these truths. It wasn't magic, it wasn't a sudden fix, it was the slow, deliberate work of identifying these toxic beliefs and then actively choosing to replace them with healthier, more realistic, and ultimately more loving perspectives. Love isn't about perfection, it's about persistence and the courage to keep showing up, not just for them, but for the beautiful partnership you both deserve. If any of these insights resonated with you, if you see parts of your own story in these beliefs, then take a moment. Like this video to let us know. It truly helps us reach more couples who need this message. And for more practical relationship hacks and deeper dives into building lasting love, subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear in the comments, which of these toxic beliefs have you recognized in your own relationship, and what steps are you taking to overcome it? Your experience might just help someone else.